Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Roman Reigns set to face real-life Bloodline member at WrestleMania 41, reports. Roman Reigns has cemented his position at the top of the mountain with numerous WrestleMania main events over the years. WWE has set in motion the events leading to WrestleMania 41, but it is still unclear who Roman Reigns will face at the event. Recent reports have emerged on who the OTC's opponent could be at the show of shows. Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa are set to battle for the first time in singles competition tonight on Raw's debut on Netflix. A tribal combat has been confirmed between both men, with the assurance that both the bloodlines will not get involved in the match. As per a recent report from Zero News, Reigns will continue his rivalry with the Solo Sikoa on the road to WrestleMania, and will face the 31-year-old star in a massive match at the grandest stage of them all. This could potentially mark the end of their feud, with Reigns moving into the world title scene following the show of shows. Addressing the massive announcement, Sam Roberts suggested that the People's Champion was only returning to confront the original tribal chief after the latter defeated Solo Sikoa. While it is still uncertain if the match would main event the show or not, fans will have to wait and see what WWE has planned for Reigns and The Rock. In a development that has sent shockwaves through the WWE Universe, reports have emerged suggesting that Roman Reigns is set to face a real-life member of his bloodline at WrestleMania 41. This potential match has the makings of an epic family feud, combining personal stakes with professional rivalries, and promises to be one of the most talked-about main events in recent memory. Roman Reigns, the current undisputed WWE Universal Champion, has been a dominant force in WWE since his return in 2020. Adopting the persona of the tribal chief, Reigns has been positioned as the leader of the Bloodline, a faction that includes his cousins, the Usos, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Solo Sikoa. This storyline has been one of the most compelling in WWE history, blending reality with fiction as it explores the dynamics of a powerful wrestling family. Reigns' transformation into a ruthless leader who demands loyalty and respect has elevated his character, making him a formidable champion. His alliances and betrayals within the Bloodline have captivated fans, creating a narrative rich with tension and intrigue. The Bloodline storyline is rooted in the real-life Inoue family, a legendary wrestling dynasty. The Inoue family has produced numerous wrestling stars, including WWE Hall of Famers Rikishi, Yokozuna, and the Wild Simones. Roman Reigns, whose real name is Lady Joseph Inoue, is a central figure in this family legacy. The prospect of Reigns facing a real-life family member at WrestleMania 41 adds a new layer of authenticity to the storyline. While the Usos and Solo Sikoa have been his on-screen allies and occasional adversaries, the introduction of another family member into the mix could bring fresh dynamics and heightened drama. While the identity of Reigns' potential WrestleMania 41 opponent remains speculative, there are several intriguing possibilities. One name that has surfaced in discussions is Jacob Fatu, a member of the Inoue family who has made a name for himself in Major League Wrestling, MLW. Known for his agility and power, Fatu shares the same intense charisma that has made the Bloodline storyline so compelling. Another potential opponent could be Nia Jax, who recently returned to WWE. As a cousin to Roman Reigns, Jax could offer a unique twist to the storyline. Though intergender matches are rare in WWE, a confrontation between Reigns and Jax could be framed in a way that emphasizes the emotional and familial stakes rather than a traditional match format. A third possibility could involve a debuting or returning member of the Inoue family who has yet to appear on WWE's main roster. This would provide an opportunity for WWE to introduce new talent while maintaining the continuity of the Bloodline narrative. The road to WrestleMania is always filled with twists and turns, and the storyline leading to Reigns' match at WrestleMania 41 is likely to be no different. WWE's creative team will have the challenge of weaving a narrative that balances the personal and professional aspects of this feud. Given Reigns' dominance over the past few years, any challenger from within his family will need a compelling reason to step up. This could involve a perceived betrayal, a clash of egos, or a struggle for the leadership of the Bloodline. The emotional weight of a family feud, coupled with the high stakes of a WrestleMania main event, has the potential to create a story that resonates with fans on a deep level. A match between Roman Reigns and a real-life Bloodline member could have significant ramifications for the future of the faction. Depending on the outcome, it could lead to the dissolution of the Bloodline, a power shift within the group, or the emergence of a new leader. If Reigns were to lose, it could mark the end of his reign as the tribal chief and signal a new era for the Bloodline. Alternatively, a victory for Reigns could reinforce his dominance and solidify his status as the unquestioned leader of the family and WWE. The prospect of a family feud headlining WrestleMania 41 has already generated buzz among WWE fans. Social media is abuzz with speculation, fan theories, and dream match scenarios. The blending of real-life relationships with on-screen storytelling is a formula that has proven successful in wrestling, as it adds a layer of realism that heightens the emotional investment of the audience. Fans are eager to see how WWE will build this storyline, who will emerge as the challenger, and how the family dynamics will be portrayed. The inclusion of a real-life Bloodline member in such a high-profile match underscores WWE's commitment to long-term storytelling and character development. Roman Reigns facing a real-life Bloodline member at WrestleMania 41 is a storyline with immense potential. It offers a unique blend of personal and professional conflict, steeped in the rich history of one of wrestling's most storied families. As WWE continues to build towards its biggest event of the year, fans can expect a roller coaster of emotions, surprises, and ultimately, a match that could go down in history as one of WrestleMania's most memorable moments. With the wrestling world watching closely, the stakes have never been higher for Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. WrestleMania 41 is set to be a battleground where family ties are tested and legacies are forged, promising a spectacle that will leave an indelible mark on the annals of WWE history. Roman Reigns has cemented his position at the top of the mountain with numerous WrestleMania main events over the years. WWE has set in motion the events leading to WrestleMania 41, but it is still unclear who Roman Reigns will face at the event. Recent reports have emerged on who the OTC's opponent could be at the show of shows. Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa are set to battle for the first time in singles competition tonight on Raw's debut on Netflix. A tribal combat has been confirmed between both men, with the assurance that both the bloodlines will not get involved in the match. As per a recent report from Zero News, Reigns will continue his rivalry with the Solo Sikoa on the road to WrestleMania, and will face the 31-year-old star in a massive match at the grandest stage of them all. This could potentially mark the end of their feud, with Reigns moving into the world title scene following the show of shows. Addressing the massive announcement, Sam Roberts suggested that the People's Champion was only returning to confront the original tribal chief after the latter defeated Solo Sikoa. While it is still uncertain if the match would main event the show or not, fans will have to wait and see what WWE has planned for Reigns and The Rock.